The other day, I was rewatching season 15 because I needed to grab that pink elephant clip for my last video. The dinner that Janelle calls everyone to in the first episode of season 15, Kody is particularly sour about polygamy, and I'm not talking about the copious amounts of lemon carcasses littering the table. Kody started off the series in this sort of manic state about polygamy, and we have watched him devolve season after season. There was a sharp decline in his mood and attitude towards his family after the move to Flagstaff. It seems to me Kody is grappling in the midst of some sort of identity crisis, and his wives truly suffered under the magnitude of his uncertainty about polygamy. Let's discuss. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. The title of the episode for season 15, episode 1 is Being Strong or Being a Bitch. I think the wives are showing great strength and resilience in the wake of this bungled move. And if we are going to declare someone as being a bitch, well, methinks it's the one crying about patriarchy. At this dinner, Janelle is earnestly trying to bring the family together and bring everyone back to the goal of a family unit. Kody is super in his feelings, and check out what he says here.
We came into this by way of commandment, and it come to a stark reality of the struggle that it is. In that vein, I want to go to my wives and say, did you marry me because you thought you would have a good life and a loving husband and a good relationship with me? Or did you marry me because your religion commanded it?
He actually says this multiple times over the years that we came into this by way of commandment. I'm a little surprised that Kody is surprised that plural marriage has been a struggle. I mean, from a time management view alone, it is enough to turn someone prematurely gray. Siring over a dozen kids with multiple women, and you actually purport to be happily married to all of them? My dude, even if you were happily married to all of them, the struggle would for sure be real. Kody wants to know if his wives married him because they thought that they would have a good life and a loving husband, or did they marry him because their religion commanded it? With plural marriage, knowing what he knows now, he wonders if he would do it again because it's been hard on all of his wives. When I heard him say this, I was like, what in the ever-loving projection is going on here? There's a lot of dark and compulsory reasons that plural marriages take place, including child trafficking, abuse, escaping abuse. With the Brown family, I think it's been pretty clear that all of these women married Kody because, yes, they wanted a good life and a loving husband. They loved Kody. Ironically, out of all the wives where I think motive for marriage being for reasons other than love could be called into question, it would be with Kody's lone remaining wife, Robin. Out of all of the wives, she actually benefited in more ways than just love by marrying Kody. She got all of her debts paid off and whatnot. I've actually talked about this subject that Kody brings up in other videos, and his kids have actually brought this up as well. But it's not in regards to the wives, it's in regards to Kody himself. Many of his kids have made the observation that Robin is his soulmate and that he didn't really fall in love until he met Robin. I've actually posed an almost identical question about Kody's intentions in previous videos. Kody, did you enter these marriages with the intention of being a good and loving husband? Or did you enter these marriages because your religion commanded it? At times, I've actually experienced sympathy for Kody because here he is raised in the mainstream LDS church. He leaves on his mission and comes back, and his parents have adopted a whole new lifestyle and ideology. Kody has spoken vaguely about his daddy issues on the show. Not all of his siblings adopted this new lifestyle, but Kody did. I'm not sure how fully committed to it Kody has been or ever was. Kody certainly loves being the center of attention, so to have women constantly vying for favor in his eyes, that's always appealed to him. But I don't feel like Kody was prepared or ever truly dedicated to the daily grind of polygamy because it's really not all that glamorous. Lucky for Kody, he found reality TV fame. Could you imagine how much more miserable he would have made his family if they hadn't? In my opinion, Kody's midlife polygamy crisis that he seems to be going through now stems from a certain amount of regret. Maybe following his dad into this lifestyle wasn't the right choice for him. However, he is projecting his own self-hate, regret, whatever you want to call it, onto his wives and making it that somehow they fell short and that is why polygamy didn't work out for their family. I think Kody advocating for patriarchy now is incredibly toxic and misguided because Kody doesn't have what it takes to be a true patriarch. Kody wants to be the head of the family. He demands loyalty and respect, but he literally leads the family running around like a chicken with its head cut off. He's trying to be the head of a family unit without actually having a head himself, so to speak. Kody strives to embody all of the toxic aspects of patriarchy that there's been literal movements created to dismantle those concepts. The concepts of patriarchy, like respecting and honoring your wife or wives, providing emotionally and financially for them and your children, making sure everyone has their needs met. Yeah, Kody can't bother with any of those things. Kody wants to be treated like the CEO when he is at best the unreliable part-time employee that calls in sick way too much. Kody is sitting at this dinner table projecting everything he has done wrong as a husband and father and made it his wife's fault. Kody is sitting in this interview griping about he is just this unlucky SOB that got a bad batch of wives and failing to recognize the common denominator in all of these relationships is him. The embarrassment of being a failed patriarch has caused Kody to become an even worse version of himself. The lack of self-awareness here actually fuels the mistreatment by Kody of his family. As always, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure to check out my second channel, Sarah Spills. We're talking about the Carly Russell case over there. So if that interests you, there'll be a link down in the description. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Threads, and Twitter at Reality Squad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.